Well, we're connecting with you from different parts of the country on this Tuesday morning. Earlier on, we were hanging out with Tulopiri in Johannesburg, and right now, Gutle Adams is coming to us live from Camps Bay with our latest surf report. And later on, she'll be doing some exercise, looking right and ready, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Kat. A very good morning to you, my beautiful Expresso family. I'm coming to you live from Camps Bay Tidal pools this morning. And if you're looking to catch some waves this week, well, we are joined by professional big wave surfer Matt Bromley. How are you doing?
Morning.
That's how we do it from now on, okay? And he's going to be giving us the best conditions for surfers this week. We're going to start with the basics, right? When did you decide to start surfing?
So I started surfing when I was 6 years old. My dad would take me down to Muizenberg every second weekend. Then we moved to Kommetjie when I was 12. That's when I dropped everything and just started surfing every day. Like, that's what surfing does to you. It gets you hooked, and that's like all you can think of and all you want to do, you know?
I mean, earlier on we were having such a fat chat about surfing and how you started off with competitions, and now the only thing that you do is obviously catch big waves. To put things into perspective, how big are these waves, and also how can you anticipate when a wave is coming?
So there's such incredible forecasting systems. So I'll start with that. Like, so basically I used to do the competitions, and now I spend my life, I wake up in the morning, I pull up the forecast, and you can spot the big systems all around the world where the big swells are going to be, and you can predict those about 10 days before they even hit the coast. Ooh. So I'll be watching for places like Tahiti and Hawaii and all over the world, and then when all the conditions look like they're going to produce big barreling waves, sometimes we're surfing in waves that are 50, 60 foot high.
What?
Then when all the elements come together, we'll book a ticket, I'll link up with a videographer and a photographer, and we will chase that swell. So we literally fly, we land a few days before it hits, and then we wax up our boards, and then we're out there.
It sounds so exciting, but so dangerous, Matt. So kudos to you for doing that. But this thing also it feels very light for such big waves that you just explained now. So for local surfers, what are the conditions looking like this week in terms of, you know, the surfing conditions in our nearby beaches?
So this week is going to be very light winds and small surf. Your best bet's probably going to be today, actually. There's like a nice moderate south swell coming in, so the waves will be coming into False Bay and into the Atlantic side. If you're looking for some small fun surf, I would say head over to Muizenberg. It's going to be nice and glassy conditions. And then if you're looking to up the level a little bit, head to places like Kommetjie, maybe Glen Beach, maybe Llandudno, and you'll get some fun head-high waves.
And in terms of the wind conditions, like, how's the wind looking like?
So the wind today is glassy and beautiful. It's quite rare to get that in Cape Town. So it's going to be producing some fun waves, but for the best waves, we're actually normally looking for wind, for offshore, that Cape Doctor, because that actually smoothens out our coast, because our ocean is so raw and unpredictable. We wake up and we wait for the wind to smoothen out the ocean. So we're going to get a little bit of offshore wind later in the afternoon, which is going to smoothen it out. So your best bet is probably going to be this afternoon.
And I know that earlier on, Matt said he needs to get me to the ocean and onto one of these to teach me how to swim. I mean, not to swim, to surf. Where's the best place for you to teach someone how to surf?
So Muizenberg is probably one of the best beaches in the world to surf.
In the world?
Yeah, because it's super slow breaking waves. It's shallow, far to sea. It's very weak, and you've got all the time in the world to pop up to your feet and get your balance and make it happen. Yeah.
And then where can people catch you to see all the action?
So people can follow me on my Instagram feed, Matt Bromley Surf, and you can follow my travels around the world.
Thank you so much for joining us on our Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you and interviewing you. That's Matt Bromley, everybody, and you can catch him on the socials. Well, for now, that's it from us right here from Camps Bay Tidal Pools. Back to you guys in studio.